Hey everybody, Ray I'm out here with Heroes in Action, and I'm going to be doing a video series, a continuing series, specifically on the topic of fear. Given the situation that happened in Florida with the mass school shooting, that's the parents' biggest fear. What happens if something bad happens to their child? I want to address, one particular area. I see the media, the politicians, and everyone, they're all pointing fingers and playing the blame games. They're not, and everyone needs to own up to their piece of the responsibility. Everyone has their role in order to prevent something like this happening again. Don't point fingers, point it at yourself. What can you do? What can I do to prevent something like this from happening again? So instead of what can they do or it's their fault, what can I do as a civilian or as a school staff member or as a family member, a parent, that if I see something, who do I report it to? The things that I don't see on TV or on the radio is, why isn't anyone giving out a tip line? I had to go online and search for it, and it took me some time. Why isn't the tip lines, anonymous tip lines, available on the bottom of the screen or constantly through public service announcements, PSAs, where they say, hey, if you see irrational behavior or if you fear somebody is not a safe person and you'd like to report it, you can go to tips.fbi.gov or call your local law enforcement. They have a Crime Stoppers section if you go to their website, and you can call in a tip line on irrational behavior, whether it's human trafficking, drugs, bullying, or somebody is posting things online that you feel can be dangerous to a local school or a local community. Put those tip lines out on TV and on the radio on a regular basis so people know where to go or how to contact them. If I see it, I need to be on top of it. Now let's talk about the child that has low self-esteem, that's bullied at school, that doesn't feel like they fit in, feels like nobody likes them. I at one time was that kid, and I was a loner when I was in high school. I isolated myself, and I was in my own world when I was there, and I could have easily have gone a worse direction than what I did. Fortunately, my dad and other people in my life, helped build my self-esteem, helped build my confidence so that I made healthier choices. So, those of you that are grandparents, parents, foster care parents, caregivers, when you're dealing with a child that has low self-esteem or maybe mental health issues, have you exhausted every option, not just a school counselor, a psychiatrist? Have you looked into Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts? Have you gone to a church organization and looked into youth programs, after school activities to hopefully give your child an opportunity to learn better social skills, better coping skills, better communication skills to help them better communicate with how they feel? I look at all these TV shows and these movies where you see a lot of shooting and killing going on. At the end, like at the end of a Jackie Chan movie, you always see outtakes where he's doing a particular scene over and over again, and it shows that he gets injured or that it's not as easy as it looks. Well, at the end of every TV show or movie, if they were to take the actors that got shot, got killed real graphically, if it showed them come back and say, hey, I'm an actor, this is not real, it's just for entertainment. And, for a child that's very impressionable, that sometimes looks at fantasy land, TV land, as reality, I think at the end of every TV show or movie, they need to bring those actors out and say, look, I'm okay, nothing bad happened to me, it was just for entertainment. Let's have a complete divide on what's the difference between reality and fantasy. So that's my take on this now. If you'd like more information or would like to have a conversation with me, reach out to me via Messenger. My email is ray@heroesinactionnow.org. My website is heroesinactionnow.org. You can just Google it and all that will pop up. I do have 2 books that I've published now. One is Bully, Victim, or Hero, which is for parents, educators, and teenagers on up on positive strategies in dealing with bullying and how to build self-esteem. And I came out with my first children's book called The Adventures of Mushy the Martian, Dealing with Bullies, which is for ages 2 years old to 5 or 6 years old, which is a way for parents to kind of introduce what to do if you're bullied in a safe, fun manner, and let your child decide what direction they go, and you can help them make better choices. Thank you for your time. Look forward to making another video and sharing some more insight on dealing with fear.